Look at this character. We're seeing a lot of these wise, elderly figures starring in short stories online right now, and the visuals look incredible. Channels using this exact aesthetic are pulling massive numbers. Some are hitting 17 million views on a single short, gaining over 100,000 subscribers and earning ad revenue through full monetization. I'm going to show you how to build this exact style of video from scratch. It costs $0 and you don't need a computer. Every step happens right on your phone. Before we start generating anything, you need two things ready on your device: a screenshot of the character style you want to mimic and a master text prompt to guide the AI. Getting this prep work right is what allows us to bypass heavy editing software. It moves the entire production pipeline directly into the palm of your hand. Step 1 is setting up our script and shot list. Open the ChatGPT app on your phone, start a new chat, and tap the plus icon to add an image. Select that reference screenshot we saved earlier. Then, right below it, paste in your master prompt and hit send. The AI looks at the reference image and immediately writes out a structured scene-by-scene breakdown. It gives you the exact prompts you'll need to generate the images and animations for each individual shot. Now we need the actual voiceover script. Send a quick follow-up message asking it to reply with just the narrative story text and nothing else. Once it replies, highlight that story text and copy it to your phone's clipboard. We'll need this for the voice generator. In about 30 seconds, a single chat thread has given us our entire script and a complete directorial shot list. Next, we need a voice. Open your mobile browser and head over to Google AI Studio. Paste the story text you just copied into the prompt box. Then, tap the speaker icon and select a voice profile that fits the mood of a traditional storyteller. Hit run. Once the audio processes, you can preview the read to make sure the pacing feels right, and then tap Download to save the MP3 directly to your phone. With the audio done, we move on to the visuals. Open up the Google Gemini app. Switch back to your ChatGPT breakdown, copy the image generation prompt for Scene 1, and paste it straight into the Gemini app. Gemini will generate a still image based on that prompt. Tap the image to make sure the details match your reference, then save it to your camera roll. As you repeat this for the rest of your scenes, you might run into a common glitch, where the app gets stuck and keeps outputting the exact same image over and over. If that happens, don't keep hitting generate. Just hard close the app entirely, clear it from your recent apps, and reopen it to break the loop. We're intentionally moving between different apps here. Using dedicated tools for text, voice, and images gives you far more control over the final quality than relying on a single all-in-one generator. Now we bring those still images to life. Open the standard YouTube app and look for the Photo to Video feature in the Shorts Creation menu. Upload the first static scene you saved from Gemini, switch back to your ChatGPT master plan, copy the matching video prompt, and paste it in. Because this is an experimental feature, the standard app will occasionally freeze or fail to process the video prompt entirely. When that happens, download the standalone YouTube Create app. It's built specifically for this kind of mobile workflow and handles the generation much more reliably. Open YouTube Create, start a new project, and select the Generate Video tool from the main menu. The steps are exactly the same. Upload your Scene 1 image, paste the video prompt, and hit Generate. As the app processes the request, it takes that flat image and calculates how the subject should naturally move based on your text prompt. It analyzes the pixels and applies motion vectors, turning a static 2D portrait into a short dynamic video clip. Running into bugs is part of working with new tools. Knowing this quick fallback route to the Create app keeps your momentum going when other creators would just give up. Repeat that animation step for every scene in your script, and you're done generating. Check your phone's storage. You should now have a clean voiceover track and a folder full of animated video clips. Right now, these are just raw materials. To make the video work, they have to be stacked on a timeline and synced up. We have a dedicated step-by-step tutorial on how to edit and assemble these clips entirely on your phone, which you can watch next. By breaking the process down into text, audio, and visuals, we've taken a production pipeline that used to require a desktop computer and turned it into something you can execute from anywhere.